But at this time, though, you're still seeing fairly the early stages of hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So what was that like for you watching that happen?
It was a relief. It was an escape, I should say. Like you walk from your house to school, there's crack vials everywhere. You're stepping on shit. You see niggas leaning, dope fiends. You see motherfuckers arguing. You see somebody trying to sell a fucking TV. And then you get back in the house. Mind you, my school and my building is literally probably 50 feet from each other, 100 feet. But that little process from the school, walking out my building to the school, crazy. You see everything. Crackheads in the hallway. You see everything crazy. You know what I mean? So, with that being said,
that's why you heard like in the songs, right? Broken glass everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Broken glass. When I say everywhere, I don't know. I don't know the reason for it. When they finished it, they was mad it was gone. They broke the fucking bottles. Like they was just fucking, I don't know, glass everywhere, crack bottles everywhere. Fucking.
But you're seeing this at such a young age, it's become normalized to you because you know nothing else, right? So how do you think that affected you during that time?
Like I said, I see my pops show me what the fuck it is. I seen the effects firsthand. Literally, I seen the effects. You know what I mean? So I know what it do. So when I came to the ranch, it was normal to me. You know what I mean? Seeing fucking somebody in the hallway, you know what I mean? With dirty sweatpants on, dirty ass hoodie, sleeping. And that shit was, no, I'm stepping over this motherfucker. Like, it is what it is type shit. Like, you know what I mean? I just know that ain't gonna be me type shit.
Right. Does that ever trip you out though? Like, because you're a parent and you see like your kids growing up and you're like, damn, when I was this age, this was what I was already seeing.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't have to show them it. I'm glad I instilled it into them to where they can navigate through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got a firsthand lesson from, and believe me, when I speak with authority. So you know I ain't bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? And they knew. They could look in my eyes like, oh yeah, this nigga telling the truth. Or it'll be a prime example, like, didn't I tell you? Now look, it's more like an eye opener for them type shit. You know what I mean? My mom was trying to veer me from it so I couldn't see it. Like, don't go there. Like, don't be out there. This is what happens. And that just make a motherfucker curious. Like, really? That's what be happening? Let me see. But on the other hand, with my pops, I got to see firsthand. So, I mean, I knew.
So do you think that approach of trying to shelter was actually putting you at a disadvantage? Like it didn't work at all?
No, not really. I don't think I believe that if I didn't have my pops, I probably would have went reaching for it. You know what I'm saying? Like seeking, you test the waters when you're curious about shit. That's any kid. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck you know?
Right, when they tell you don't touch the stove because it's hot, you end up
with a blister on your finger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're like, wait a minute, like, you saying it, but where's the proof? Like, I need to know. You know what I mean? Type shit. So I think without my pops, I probably would have made a few more mistakes than I actually did. Not seeing it and shit.
So at what age are you getting into the street life?
Street life, I'm gonna say this. I did a lot of shit. Like 13. I think the year before I went to high school, when I graduated junior high school, it was cool. I was clean cut. I wasn't in the shit. That summer, all the kids was going to summer youth, like the summer youth program. Right, but I couldn't join because my birthday is in September. You know what I mean? So all the kids that made 14 between January and June, they going out to get shit. Fucking the Barclays and the cross trainers and all that shit. I couldn't get no working papers because my birthday ain't until fucking September. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, what I'm gonna do? Type shit. And then boom. You know what I mean? My man introduced me to some shit that, you know what I mean? I looked at that nigga feet and I was like, oh shit, like, your mom's got you doing them shit? He like, I got me them shit. And I was like, well, what you be doing? I thought this nigga worked at Dr. J. He said, I do work at Dr. J's, but this is what I do when I'm not at Dr. J. You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga. He know who he is. I don't want to. I'm gonna salute him, man. Shout out to my nigga Jughead. Shout out to my nigga. That's my guy.
So when you're saying that you got introduced, like, are you selling work at this time, or are you like sticking people up?
Nah. I never stole. I wasn't a thief. You know what I mean? I'll go out and get it before I steal it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he had to connect with somebody and they was giving us and we was eating off what we was doing for them. You know what I mean? Type shit.
And what was that experience like for you doing that? I know you got like the stuff that you wanted, but what was that like for you?
It was exhilarating and nerve wracking at the same time. Like the risk of it is exhilarating. Like I'm getting away with it. Like look what I got. Like in the
Right.
hallway, you counting it and it look like, even though 2/4 of half of the shit go to the nigga you working for, 1/4 go to my nigga, and then I get 1/4. But seeing it accumulate is like the thrill of it is crazy. But the fucking running over and jumping over the fences and sliding into bushes and trees and all that's just nerve wracking. You know what I mean? It was almost like, damn, I don't want to do it, but you know
Oh,
what I
like when
mean?
the cops is on you, or like,
Yeah, that's a
okay,
fact.
got you.
That's a fact. And then back then it was like it was housing cops and the regular cops. So it was cops that patrolled the actual housing tenant, like the buildings. So you thinking you gonna be like just looking out for the blue and white. These motherfuckers is already on the roof looking down, you know what I mean? Crazy type shit. So yeah.
So any experiences where like people trying to stick you up for your shit?
Nah. I mean, you first get in the game, you know what I mean? You get beat a couple of times, fake $10 bills, fake $5 bills. Oh, yo, my man want one over here. Oh, give it to me. I'm going to building. You go, he never come back with shit like, you know what I mean? Or a nigga see your stash, take it. That shit happened a couple of times, but that's part of the game. You can't really be mad at that type shit. You know what I mean? I mean, at the time, I was infuriated. Like, I'm gonna kill this nigga, but you can't be mad. It's like part of the game. Like, that's the L's you got to deal with, or you got to maneuver a little better or be a little smarter. I mean, not to fall for it. In the beginning, though, everybody fall for that shit. You know what I mean?
Right, you got to charge it to the game.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So especially I'm in my hood, so the people I see them every day. Like cracking this nigga head open is not good for me. Like I just bring the police here, you know what I mean? Or nigga pointing at me or some shit. Yeah. So it was like